Educational GMAT. Your partner in your GMAT journey.
Take time, guys. Done reading? All right. So now what's happening here is these are some characteristics of Morifa. And then based upon these characteristics, you have to identify that if there is a specific location, what must happen in this location for this location to be identified as Morefa, and what must not happen in this location for this to be identified as Morefa. Am I correct? Yes. What must happen in the location and what must not happen in the location to be identified as Morefa. All right, let's start with this. Tell me what must happen in the location among these.
Gathering together with the members of their own species.
All right. Gathering together with member of their own species. Why? Obviously, right? There have to be courtship displays and so on. So obviously, you need a single representative of his or her own species. If let's say if one pigeon is there and there is only one pigeon in a location, then it cannot be identified as a Morefa for that for pigeon, right? So in fact, even social hierarchy, right? It's clearly mentioned. Yeah, notice here. Also the species social hierarchy. So obviously with one, you cannot have a social hierarchy. So there have to be members of their own species. So that is when it will qualify as Morefa. All right. What must not happen in a location to be identified as Morefa? Which one was your answer? Sleeping. Okay, well, nothing about sleeping per se is explicitly mentioned here.
Territorial.
Establishing territorial
No.
competition. Okay, where is it mentioned, Pradyumna? Where are you taking this from? Territorial
So,
competition, you are saying with members of different species must not happen. Yes, go ahead.
yeah. So I thought it could be studied when they come year by year, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
in the first paragraph it says same or if researchers can study changes in the group dynamics from year to year. But if there is competition with different species and they don't come 1 year, I thought it would not be classified as a Marifa.
All right. So tell me, this species coming back, does this happen with all species or some species?
Some species.
So that is one thing. All right. So species coming back or does not coming back technically does not make it or break it as far as Morifa goes. Because some species choose to come, some others do not. For that reason, in fact, even Baker would not qualify, right? Because occupying the location multiple times would obviously only happen when the species come back, right? Clearly, that is not a prerequisite. Establishing nests. What does it mean, establishing nest? Obviously, when you establish nest, you stay there, right? It's your home. Clearly, Murefa is supposed to be a transient facility. It's not supposed to be a home. What is given? Correct. Very nice. Such as arrival or after they've abandoned the area to establish their nest. So clearly, which means that they don't nest there. Good point. So if there is a nesting in a specific location, if nests are formed, clearly then this does not qualify to be a Murefa. Yeah, right.
Okay.